In this video, we are going to learn about HTML elements and tags. And to understand the same, let us now go through one use case. So let us say that you want to display some content on your web page. Now the question is that browser doesn't have a smarter brain like us that we can just instruct them and they could just show the same thing on a web page. That is not practically possible, right? We need to have a fixed mechanism and a fixed set of steps with the help of which we can build the structure of this web page so that the content could be shown on the web page, right? So the question is, how can we mark up the content for our user agents, like explaining the content to the browsers or the screen readers, etc., so that they can deliver a better experience for the users, so that however the users are expecting the web page to appear, it should just deliver as per their expectation. How exactly can this happen is what we need to find out. Now that is definitely possible with the help of HTML elements and tags. Let us now try to understand how exactly they are going to help us for the same. So everything in HTML is made up of elements. So HTML is used for building up the structure of a web page, right? So we are going to write the complete structure of this web page in terms of elements. Every single part of a web page is going to be built up with the help of elements. Now what is an element in HTML? Well, it is a bundle together of starting tag, content and the ending tag. You can just imagine it in this way, that a bottle is containing some water within it. Okay, so this starting tag and ending tag will be the container in which you can keep some content into it. Okay, so any type of a content, whether it is a text, whether it is an image, whether is it a link, all of these kind of contents are going to be stored in a tag, and a tag will have some kind of a starting as well as some kind of an ending, and this is the syntax for writing those kind of tags. This is how you start a tag, this is how you end a tag, by just adding a forward slash before writing the name of the tag. Now what is a tag in HTML? It tells the browser the type of the content in that element, whether the content is an image, whether it's an input element, whether it's a button element, or whether it's just a normal text element. So tag is basically going to be that element which instructs the browser that whatever is going to be inside me is going to be this kind of a content. Take image tag for an example. We denote it by img. Now if you're going to write an image inside this tag, it is going to render as an image on the browser. How do you think this must be possible to happen? Because img as a tag instructs the browser that whatever content is inside me has to be rendered as an image. So this is exactly how logically the system of elements and tags are supposed to work. Now what is a starting tag? As I've told you, this is how you write your starting tag and this is how you write your ending tag. So whatever tags you want to start and end, you have to give the name of those tags in angular brackets, and while you're ending it, you just have to add a forward slash before your tag name. Now there are a bunch of tags available in HTML. Some of them are mandatory to write in your HTML file, some of them are optional as well. So let us now try to see the same with the help of an example on Code Sandbox. So let's visit Code Sandbox, and this is a sample HTML file that we have prepared, index.html. Now let me just add a sample tag so that you can understand it better. So for writing a heading, I can say an h1 tag. You can just take it as an example for now. So I have started the h1 tag, I have ended the h1 tag, and now in between this starting and ending tag I can write some content. Let's say I want to say this is a heading. If I hit a control plus S, this file will be saved and it will be rendered over here. So can you see it is coming in bold letters like a heading? So whatever content you wrote in this h1 tag is simply going to be rendered accordingly on the web page. Let me write one more tag. This time let me use a paragraph tag. We denote it with P. The tag name for paragraph is P. I can say this is a paragraph below the heading. If I again hit a control plus S, you can see this comes in a smaller font size because paragraphs are ideally going to be written in a smaller font size compared to a heading. So can you see? This is how, with the help of several tags available in HTML, you're going to build the basic structure of your web page about where should your heading appear, where should the remaining of the content appear, where your buttons should appear, and so on and so on. So this is how the systems of elements and tags help us in build the structure of HTML web page.